The Garden Report is brought to you by FanDuel, the exclusive wagering partner of the CLNS Media Network.
Hey, Bobby Manning here. Welcome to a practice edition of the Garden Report. Training camp getting underway today in full, double session for the Celtics here, and the first opportunity with coaching staff, with Joe Mazzulla, with the whole operation in place to figure out how they're going to use Kristaps Porzingis, and that becomes my biggest question going into camp, among many, how they'll use him defensively now that Robert Williams isn't there. I think Rob projected to start next to him. Now they'll probably go smaller most of the time here, even if they do start games with double big. So Porzingis today talking about what he's preparing for, and as Mazzulla said, it's a little bit of everything. They could go in a bunch of different directions here, so he's trying out all the different coverages, all the different positions on the floor. Here's what he had to say about his role defensively.
You talked a little bit about playing center yesterday. Is that kind of what you're focusing on now in training camp, defensively with the coverages and all that?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, you need to know how to play every position defensively almost. There's going to be switches, there's going to be mismatches. And yeah, I have to be able to be put in any situation and be able to understand what we need to do. And offensively, yeah, we'll figure it out with the personnel we have. What's the most effective way for us to play?
The CLNS Media Network is powered by FanDuel. Sign up at FanDuel.com/Boston and get in on the action with $200 in bonus bets guaranteed when you place a $5 bet. That's $200 in bonus bets, win or lose.
So he's confident it's going to work out. Talked as well about getting used to a new team. Said it took him a little bit while in Dallas to get used to his team. Washington happened more smoothly, especially the second season with the Wizards after spending some time with the Latvian national team at Eurobasket. This year he said a little different, even though he had that training camp with Latvia. He missed the entire tournament with the foot injury, and now part of that 6-week shutdown and him coming back a week or two ago is getting back into shape and getting back into the rhythm of things. So that could impact his preparation process as he begins to play for a fourth team here. And one of the things I mentioned after the trade is that this is going to be the first time he's the third option on a team. More of a role player, third option, definitely a huge scoring threat, and he said today the offense will come easily, he thinks. They'll figure that out pretty smoothly given the amount of good players that they have here. But does he find different spots on the floor to score from? Is he consistently involved in those pick and rolls, especially if Al Horford's out there to start games with him? And then defensively, those are the bigger questions. Can he get up in the pick and roll? Can they keep him back close to the basket, where he said yesterday he prefers to play? On the defensive side of things, that's all a little tougher if he's going to be the only center on the floor. But he said he's ready to do that. There aren't many bruising post-up fives left in the game now. He mentioned Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic as two of the very few guys left with that ability. And even though they do have Horford on hand to guard those kind of guys, I'm sure there will be times, specifically if Horford's sitting out certain games, where he'll have to do that. So we're all anxious to see what this looks like. It should go well. He's so skilled. He's so versatile. He's huge. Standing in front of him today, it was like standing in front of a mountain. His height and the arms just stretching out for miles. It was impressive. He's an impressive player. We didn't get to see him actually practice or shoot around out there today, so hopefully we'll see that tomorrow, and we'll have practices all week to hopefully get a glimpse of what Porzingis looks like, and then a preseason game on Sunday. For now, there's a practice edition of the Garden Report. Talked a little bit of scheme and game plan with Joe Mazzulla today as well, so we'll get to that. And for now, that's all on Porzingis and this practice edition of the Garden Report. I'm Bobby Manning here from Auerbach Center.
With the busy fall season already in swing, you might be looking for wholesome, convenient meals for jam-packed days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you fuel up fast with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. Head to factormeals.com/newsfeed50 and use code newsfeed50 to get 50% off. That's code newsfeed50 at factormeals.com/newsfeed50 to get 50% off.
Ever wish you could navigate the betting field with the confidence of a pro? Enter OddsR. They're not a sports book, but they're the sports betting advisor you always needed. It's like having a playbook for smarter bets right in your pocket. I've been absolutely loving the experience, and I think you will too, especially since Celtics All Access listeners get a 30-day free trial. Elevate your game day and join the smart betting revolution. Go get it at oddsr.com/Celtics. That's oddsr.com/Celtics.